Hello， 大家好，欢迎回到我的频道，我是 Michelle 施瑶，一名英语博主。那今天呢，我将教大家如何用英语地道的表达时间。So without further ado, let's get started. Now here I found this really cool website that has this interactive clock, and I'm going to use this to teach you guys how to express time. Now, the thing you have to know about that is that time is usually expressed as AM time and also PM time. So AM is for when you want to express time that's before noon. So before 12 o'clock, 12 p.m., we use AM to express the time before that. And then after 12 o'clock, after 12 p.m., then we use PM to express that time. Okay? Now, the time that we're going to start off with is 6 a.m. So this is 6 o'clock in the morning. So basically there are two ways to express this. The first way is to say 6 a.m. and the second way is to say 6 o'clock. All right, so from 6 o'clock, we're gonna go to 6:05. So you can also just say 5 after 6. So there are two ways to express this. 6:05 and 5 after 6. Now this, we can say 6:10 or 10 after 6. So 6:10 or 10 after 6. Now you can also if you want to specify whether it's AM or PM, you'll say 6:10 AM. This is 6:15. Or you can say quarter after 6. So quarter after 6. Quarter after 6. And the reason is because a quarter is 1/4. So a lot of people actually, instead of saying 6:15, they'll say a quarter after 6. So that's another way to express it. Now here it's 6:20. 6:20. Now, some people might also actually say 20 after 6. 20 after 6. So 20 minutes after 6 o'clock. 20 after 6. 6:25. Now this would be 6:26, 6:27, 6:28, 6:29, and then we have 6:30. And there are two ways to express this. The first way is by saying 6:30, and the second way is by saying 6:30. So when you say it faster, it becomes 6:30. Okay, so now the reason why it's 6:30 is because in an hour, when we have half of that, it's 30 minutes. So then when you want to express time, you can either say, for example, 7:30, or you can say 7:30. 7:30. Either way works. 6:35, 6:40, and 6:45. Now, here people might say quarter to 7. Quarter to 7. Quarter to 7. Okay? Now before, when it was over here, when the minute hand was over here, you would say quarter after 6. So quarter after 6. But here, it would be quarter to 7. Does that make sense? So quarter after 6, quarter to 7. Now this is 6:50, or you can say 10 to 7. 6:55, 5 to 7. And then 7 o'clock or 7 a.m. So three ways to say that. Now let's go to PM. So over here. So here it's 1:01 p.m., 1:05 p.m., or you can say 5 after 1 is also valid. Now what about over here? Pop quiz. What do you say for this? There are two ways to say it. Okay, the first way is 1:10, or the second way you can say it is 10 after 1. 1:15, or you can say quarter after 1. 1:20, or you can say 20 after 1. So now an example of how that might be said in real life is that, for example, your manager might say, okay, everyone, let's go for lunch and come back at quarter after. Okay, so then what you would do is say the time was 1 o'clock when he said that. So your manager says, let's come back quarter after. Well, quarter after is 1:15. So what he really means is let's come back at 1:15. But a lot of people will say quarter after, or 20 after, or 10 after, or 5 after. All right, now it's 1:45 p.m. Or what else can you say? Well, now you can also say quarter to 2 p.m., right? Quarter to 2. Perfect. Good job, good job. Now what about over here? So it's 1:50, right? Now 1:50, some people might say 10 to 2. So 10 to 2 p.m., 10 to 2. What about this? 1:55 p.m. or 5 to 2. So 5 to 2 o'clock, 5 minutes to 2 o'clock. So 5 to 2, and now we are at 2 p.m. Okay? Now, we fast forward in time, blah, 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 and now we are at this time. So this, you can say 12 a.m., so 12 a.m., or most people will say midnight, right? So when it's at noon, when this is 12 p.m., then we would say noon. When it's 12 a.m., then we would say midnight. So now let's play a little game, okay? So say right now the time is 1:10 p.m. and your manager says, okay guys, let's take a break. Let's have everyone come back in 15. So everyone back in 15, what does that mean? Well, that means let's come back in 15 minutes. So 15 minutes from 1:10, obviously it would be 1:25, right? So when your boss says in 15, that just means in 15 minutes. Now let's say they say, let's come back quarter to 2. Well, quarter to 2 means 1:45. Now say they say, can we meet in 5? What does that mean? Let's meet in 5. Well, that means let's meet in 5 minutes. I want to meet you at 1:50. Okay. Now they say, you know what? I think I need some time to think this over. Why don't you come see me in my office at 2:10? Well, at 2:10, this is 2:10, right? Let's everyone go home and meet tomorrow at 6. Well, tomorrow at 6 what? 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.? So then you would clarify, hey boss, did you want to meet at 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.? And then they might say, oh, actually at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Okay? So sometimes the times you have to clarify, hey, do you mean a.m. or p.m.? And also like quarter to, 10 to, 5 to, in 15, in 5, in 10. You know, these are all just about time. And what makes it confusing is that they don't say in 10 minutes, or they don't say in 15 minutes, or they don't just simply say, hey, let's meet at 1:15, but instead they say quarter after 1, right? So that's a part that makes it confusing. And hopefully this video has helped with that confusion so that now you can more confidently express time and also have an easier time understanding when other people are, using all these convoluted ways to express time. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Thanks again. Bye.